Today, I want to speak on something that really touches my heart a lot, and which I know that when you really get the concept of what I'm sharing, parenting will change for you. You see, a lot of times we have been raised and we have been brought up to focus on behavior, the child's behavior. How is the child doing this? Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do it. And there's nothing wrong with behavior. There's nothing wrong with focusing or having a part dealing with behavior. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want us to think that we should ignore behavior. What I want us to learn to do is to actually even think beyond behavior. Because as I tell parents this, that I always say this to parents, the very common phrase that I use, that a lot of times we're thinking it's a behavior problem. You know, they come to me, they tell me this happened, this was my child did this is, it's not a behavior, it's actually not a behavior problem. It's more of a relationship gap. There's a gap in the relationship. And you may think, oh, well, but I'm doing everything I need to do as a relationship between me and my child. The question is your child receiving that as well? Because relationship is a two-way street, right? And so the key thing is we may be saying, but how is our child receiving it? You may think you're correcting your child, but how is your child receiving the correction? What is your child remembering about the correction? And this is why I say that even when we're correcting our children, we need to be very mindful about our emotional state. Because if we're correcting with anger, the lesson is lost. And all the children will remember is how they felt. They will remember that anger. They'll remember the fear that came with that. And so we then lose the point of what we're trying to do.